Hey everybody, it's Big Daddy. Welcome to the Big Daddy Road Show. This is something kind of new for the Road Show. I'm helping a friend out with some network marketing. Both she and I have, we're in business, different businesses, but all in the health department. So I'm about to just get right to it and invite my friend Dannon live on the Big Daddy Road Show. We're going to talk about, hi, Dannon, you're doing great. Just bring your camera down just a little bit. A little too much ceiling there, Dannon. And yeah, folks, this is about health and wellness today. And let me get rid of some of these graphics here. You know, we all want to be healthy, right? Now, if you look at this picture over here, you see that vinegar? My friends up at Wes's Health Food Store, they turned me on to that. I've been doing that for forever. And let's face it, we all want to feel good, right? We all want to feel healthy. And for the most part, I think I feel healthy. I have back pain, which I'm trying to alleviate with my product, the CBD oil. But we're going to have a guest today, Dannon Matulevich-Tahansky, who we're friends for a long time. I'll let her explain. Dannon, you ready to go live? Give me a thumbs up. She's pumped. She's ready. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's see if we get this to work. Hey, how you doing?
Awesome.
We're good. Awesome. Cool. Listen, welcome to the Big Daddy Road Show. You know about my show.
I do. I'm so happy to be here.
Tell everybody how you know Big Daddy. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Big Daddy. It's over 20 years. And Big Daddy was my wedding photographer. He did my engagement pictures, and we've just kind of stayed friends since. We've run into each other on occasion, and sometimes when years go by that I've seen him, he'll say, I know you. You were one of my brides.
Well, you know, that's, and you know what? Let me tell you, let me explain that too. When people don't realize, you know, look at this. It's Captain Space Pants. My cat is on my shoulder. The little kitten. Did you see that?
I love it. That's great.
This cat's crazy. Anyway, well, my show's crazy sometimes, but we're trying to change everything up and get a little more serious with the Big Daddy Road Show. So also, I told you, you inspired me. A couple people got to me and said, you know, you do these videos and we don't want to get tied up in website fees and internet podcast fees and all the fees it takes to do things like this, these kind of conversations live on the internet. So this is like an infomercial for you and for me. Mm-hmm. We're going to promote our internet marketing businesses we do. And we're going to tell people about maybe some better health choices and life living choices to make. I got graphics from your company. Great. So let's go right to it for you. Tell everybody the name of your company, and I'll put some graphics up on the screen.
Okay, the name of the company is Arbonne. We are a health and wellness company. We've been around since the early 70s. We started out as a skincare company. We used to have, you know, facial parties. All of our skincare, just like our nutrition products that I'm here to talk about today, is botanically based. We don't use any mineral oil in any of our products. Super products. We're having great results with those as well. But I am here to talk about the nutrition products that Arbonne offers.
Yeah, and that's what, let me just tell the audience, what happened was we met, you know, like you said, over the years, we keep bumping into each other. I got news for you. I know you. Like, I think what happened the day I said, I know you. You were one of my brides. You kind of, you girls all do this to me. I did 52 weddings a year. So think about that for 20 some years. Booked. I used to be booked 3 years in advance. You know this, right? Yep. But then my accident with my back, I can't even lift a pencil some days. So that's a whole other world away. I wish I could do it. I still get requests to shoot weddings. But sure I bumped into you, and here you are. You know, you girls might be out at the store in your sweatpants, your hair is different, but when you're at the wedding, you're all dolled up in your gowns, and I do remember your pictures. I remember I could even tell you it was Edgewood and the Pines, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Awesome. Yep.
I have a photographic memory with scenes. I can see the pictures I took of you two. I can see all that still. The cake cutting, it's all in my brain. But when you're out at the mall, and if you're in your sweatpants and you've just done something different with your hair, or maybe your glasses changed, or maybe you're wearing glasses.
Yeah, they're new.
I didn't forget you. But that's what happened. We bumped into each other at the grocery store.
In the healthy section, mind you, right?
Right. And by the way, props to you for that live you did. I see you're going live. Listen, going
Yeah,
live is the way to
thank you.
promote and do the marketing. It's all about network marketing. And
Hmm.
that's what we do on this show. You know, my show has thousands of viewers all over the country. We are not a super big podcast, but we're right at the precipice. All we need is we need to spark. And Big
Hmm.
Daddy Roadshow is going to go crazy. So
Can't wait.
as another revenue stream for me, since I have to work from home besides my network marketing business, which is new to me, but it's not new. I've studied cannabis oil for, one thing about laying flat with back pain, you have lots of times to do research. So anyway, back to our visit at the grocery store. You told me you were involved in Arbonne. And I've always been intrigued. This is why I think it's an interesting, quick show, infomercial show. That cleansing, this is what you're eventually going to get to. One of your products is like, I was reading, you have a 7-day cleanse and then a 28-day challenge cleanse. And every time I think of cleansing, I think really horrible thoughts. Like, like your intestines are going to come out.
No.
But I was doing a little research and it seems like, number one, your company is just like mine. Like really pure stuff is going into it, right?
Yeah.
And it seems to me, if I read everything properly, like it's not drastic like I think, like those old cleanses. Some people think that the old school cleanses aren't healthy, but this is more like a subtle approach. This is like, in other words, you're gonna cleanse your kidneys, your liver, all these vital organs in your body, but you're not going to be like devastated. Can you explain to the audience? Like, let's hear it from you.
Sure, absolutely. So I prefer, we use the word detox for the whole program. And so you're right. We do have a 7-day body cleanse, which you could use on its own, or you could use as part of the 30 days, which is what I chose to do. And I have it here. Get me the cleanse. Okay. Anyway, he's going to grab it for me, the body cleanse.
Oh, you have an assistant.
I have an assistant, my son, who actually uses these products as well. He likes a lot of them. It says 7. It's a box in the cabinet. Get it. Anyway, so the 7-day body cleanse is very gentle. It tastes just like a lemonade. It's made with lemons and ginger. It's natural. So what it does is it detoxes your elimination organs. So are you going to have to use the bathroom? Sure. But you're not tied to the bathroom. You can work. Do you know what I mean? It's very natural. I sip on mine over the course of about 2 hours. Like I said, it tastes just like a lemonade. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. So that is our body cleanse. We incorporate it into the second week of our 30-day program because the 30 days is a greater detox of your whole body. So, and everybody reacts a little bit differently when you're detoxing. So by week 2, a lot of people find that they need something to help them move a little bit. And also we want to make sure the toxins are coming out. You want to get them out. You're detoxing, so you want to get them out.
Right.
So that's that's the 7-day cleanse. Our 30-day detox is a whole 30-day program. We have a kit for that. In the kit, and I'll hold up the products if you can see them. We have our Arbonne protein shake mix. This is the chocolate. You have a choice of chocolate or vanilla, so you get one of each in the kit. We also add fiber, daily fiber. I don't think as Americans we get enough of this in our diet. And also what the fiber does is the toxins attach themselves to the fiber and helps eliminate them from your body. I'm going to make one of these right now. This is our Fizz Sticks.
The Fizz Sticks. I was looking into, we lost you. Hold on one second. I'll bring you back. Little technical difficulties. Hold on one second. We're going to bring her right back. Sometimes people get excited and they push buttons. I think as soon as you said Fizz Sticks, I think I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that.
You got excited, right?
Well, you know what? The Fizz Sticks, I'll tell you why. Because just really quick, I drink something you're probably going to go, shame on you. Diet sodas. That's all I drink is Diet Pepsi, right? They should sponsor my show. But so I started switching recently to just the water. The water you buy in these bottles at the store,
Right.
And I can't take that. So I started to buy, I think it's called Crystal Light, and you just put a little bit. And anytime I mix these drinks, I never drink like sugar drinks. I've never done that.
Right. Right.
But even with the Crystal Light, I use if the packet, they'll say pour a whole pack in. I only do like a third. I just want a little. I just don't. It's just gonna sound weird, but I don't like water. It's just
That's water.
I don't like water. So the Fizz Sticks is doing what? It's sort of like it'll add flavor, and what's it doing?
Well, it adds flavor. We have citrus or pomegranate that come with the kit. You could get one of each or your choice, or two of the same. It's loaded with B vitamins, chromium, magnesium. It's like a mood enhancer.
Okay.
And what I mean by that. I don't mean that in the. I was no, yeah. It's a mood enhancer. It's a metabolism booster, and it gives you energy naturally. So I'll drink one of these, and you're not getting that spike like from a Red Bull or a 5-hour energy, but you will just in about 20 minutes to half an hour, you just kind of go, oh, I feel a lot better. I feel different. You know what I mean? Or I have more energy. You also don't get the crash from it. So I drink about 2 of these a day. I'm going to have one right now, actually. And I just put it in. I put it in some water. I like mine with ice. I like my drinks really, really cold. And just mix it around. This is the pomegranate. The pomegranate is my favorite. My daughter likes the citrus. And that's it. It just fizzes up a little bit. And so you get 2 boxes of those. You also get 2 boxes of, we have our herbal detox tea. It's in a tea bag, but it's really not tea. It's just herbs. So this helps in the detoxification process throughout the 30 days. We do 1 or 2 of these a day. You can have it hot. You can have it cold. I actually, in the mornings, all summer, I've been brewing this and chilling it. And then I actually add it to my fizz, and we call that a tizzy, getting tizzy with it. I stole that from somebody.
Is that back to the 90s rap or what? What is that? Who did that?
Hey, come on.
But what you're saying is okay, so I'll be honest with you, I'm also a very big vitamin person. And I've heard people say, oh, your vitamins, I don't even think your body's absorbing it. I feel better taking them. Here's one thing here I just bought yesterday. I'm looking at the price tag underneath it here. St. Johns Wort. Now that, I've just been reading about things over the years. I've been taking this for forever. Mm-hmm. And on the bottle, it says promotes a positive mood. Now, I don't know what that, I have no idea. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know what the hell is in this pill. But when I remember taking it, I'm like, yeah, so your fizzy thing would be something like this. But this stuff's not cheap, folks. When I go to the pharmacy, I go to my friend John Keegan over at Heights Terrace Pharmacy. That's where I buy all my vitamins and stuff. It adds up. But I was watching, again, I'm big into the CBD oil. So cannabis right now, Canada just legalized cannabis. Yeah, we know everybody talks about the craziness and, what was the history? Like you were going to go crazy if you smoked cannabis. Right. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a fan of some of the crazier strains of the plant. There are people that are making plants that it'll knock you into a couch. You'll turn into a potato. Literally, you'll be like a couch pillow. But there are thousands of strains. But that's not what my product is. My product is the CBD oil, which is, in other words, you're not going to get high, but it's another thing just like your product where it's something your body needs. And actually, there's components in the plant that are in our brain when we're born. So really, it makes sense. And if you really study the history of my product, it goes back to Egyptian times. That's what they used for medicinal reasons. They didn't have pharmacies to go to. They had natural remedies. So I was really like, when you got me at the grocery store, I'm like, yeah, okay. But I got to tell you, I'm a little reluctant with the cleanses because I'm thinking, oh, you're going to be sitting on the, pardon my French.
Right. Yeah. Did I lose you? That body cleanse is in a box.
Get your assistant working. I don't know what's going on with my software. It's popping me off, popping you off.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have graphics up here on the screen of your tea. I was on your website. I did my homework. I was amazed that you started out in skincare. And again, it's amazing. I was reading one of your graphics where it says, like, in the EU over in Europe, there's 1,400 products they won't even allow in their food. And in our country, there's only like 4.
Correct. That's true. And Arbonne, there's 2,000 ingredients that we won't allow in our products. It is one of the purest botanically based products on the market for health and wellness.
Right. And that's my company. And I'm going to let me put the link up to your link. If anybody wants to get in touch with you, I'm going to put your email. Here's your link to your Arbonne page. And if you guys would be interested in Dannon's product or more importantly, learning more about it, I'm sure just like my company, they could just buy the product. But more importantly, you could become part of a marketing. We were talking about network marketing and how, you know me. I mean, you were one of my customers. Now tell the customers you spent a lot of money with me for photography. My minimum was $2,500 to $5,000. Like when people talk to me, they're like, "Oh my God!" But I had that kind of clientele.
You did.
But the thing is I didn't get to keep all that money. When you have a brick and mortar company, you got to pay the lighting, the heat. There's so many expenses. I'm going to guess you don't have those expenses with Arbonne.
Nope, I don't have any of that. They do all the research and development. Yep, I have as soon as I sign up, and actually right now they're running a special through the end of August to become a consultant. It's $49 with your purchase of a $250 order, and that would be pretty much your kit for the 30 days. That's about what it costs. So for $49, you can have your own business. That's it. You're not keeping an inventory of products. You're not delivering a product. Everything ships right to the customer. So it's a no-brainer. As far as I'm concerned, it's a no-brainer.
Right, exactly. If the product is pleasing people, if you're helping people, if they love the product, and you told me about all your customers that just preach to, that's where I'm at with the CBD oil. The friends of mine in Las Vegas, I have friends all over the country. Back when I did photography, I was flown around the country. I did weddings in New York and Las Vegas and California. These guys can't, it's selling like crazy because the world is realizing that we've been fooled. We've been played. They don't, for instance, let's talk about, this is just an example of real life. You said, let's just have a conversation. Bread. I just saw a special on the internet about bread. Some fancy Hollywood actress, she just must be really into healthy eating. And she went to a place where the farmer networked with a baker, and the people, when you go to the farmer's market, well, the baker will make the bread from the fresh grains right from the farm, like as soon as the grains so the people come in, instead of they just buy their tomatoes and peppers, they can go and get this old-fashioned bread made like it was made 1,000 years ago.
Aren't they calling that farm to table, right?
I don't know, but what I'm getting at is that, so then that lady and that lady who was making old-fashioned bread is like, folks, the bread you're eating in the store is made with so many additives so that the bread can be shipped. It can sit for, like, put a loaf of bread on your counter and it won't go moldy. Why? Even back in the 70s, we bought bread. You remember it always turned green if you didn't eat it in a couple of days? That was because when old societies made bread, they made it the day they were eating it.
Right.
But more importantly, it didn't have all that gross additives.
Preservatives, yeah.
And I'm assuming that that's what your product's doing, is cleansing your liver and kidneys of all that junk.
Right. We detox, so for the 30 days, we're eliminating the toxic stuff we put in our body. So we're eliminating gluten, we're eliminating sugar, we're eliminating dairy, we're eliminating caffeine, and we are eliminating alcohol. I know it's hard sometimes for some people, but it's 30 days. Do you know what I mean? And what that does is it really gives your body a chance to get back to its optimum function, inside. So it makes your body, it makes the pH get back to the right levels. Most of the toxins are making our bodies very acidic, which isn't healthy for us. And by doing this, we're eliminating the toxins. We're flushing our systems with all of these products, all of these botanically based, pure and natural products, and all these nutrients. And then it's helping your body to function properly. You're resetting your metabolism. You're keeping your gut in check. The one product I didn't talk about, we have, this is our probiotic for the day, our Digestion Plus. I take this every morning. My kids take it. It's wonderful. I've read a ton of articles recently about gut health, and they're attributing out of whack gut to depression and anxiety. And, I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying that anything I do is a cure for anything, but I'm telling you the testimonials my clients have come to me and said, I didn't have to take my anti-anxiety medication. Do you know what I mean? Because they're getting everything back to where it belongs. So aside from the weight loss and the inches that I lost, I did 2 30-day detoxes back to back. I lost 25 pounds. I lost about 8 inches, but it became secondary because how I was feeling, I didn't think I could ever feel like that again. I'm almost 50. I just thought it's part of life. I'm tired all the time. I'm sluggish. My back hurts. I have achy knees and joints, and I can tell you when it's going to rain, everything aches really bad. Doesn't happen anymore.
No,
I eliminated the inflammation on the inside of my body, so I don't have those achy joints anymore. My daughter did the program and was suffering with migraines, and she was migraine free. She eliminated the toxins. Now she knows her food triggers. So, sorry, talking a lot there, but I get excited.
No, that's exactly. Let me see what time. I know you have to get. We have another probably about 15 minutes here. We'll start to. Folks, this is just like an infomercial for my friend here. I'm going to offer this service if other people don't want to deal with a website, if they don't want to have hosting and pay all those fees. I could do a quick little infomercial for you. Get with me, very inexpensive. I'm not charging my friend here because we are network marketing. We're in different companies, but we're going to help. Yeah, no problem. It's on the house. You paid me enough years ago. Don't sweat it. But the point is because I have to work. I literally, because of my back pain, I can't work anymore. If you think I don't want to make 100 plus, 100 grand plus net taking pictures, I used to love taking pictures, but people don't realize how it's a physical job doing pictures, running after a bride for 12 hours from the house to the end of the reception or on the golf course or the staircases up to shoot the scene at the church, it was a great part of my life, but that life, it's just something I had to accept. I can't do it unless I get surgery. They don't want to give me surgery. But when you were just talking about inflammation, that's what I keep telling my doctors. I said, okay, they just sent me for an MRI. And by the way, across the screen is Dannon's email address. If you just want to shoot her an email and get more information, I'm sure she could send you links to her company. If you'd like,
they could find me on Facebook as well.
Yeah. So, if you need to get her and you need, just get with me. I'll get you to her. So, but yeah, inflammation is what I think my disc problem is, because I know I have L3, 4, and 5 issues. That's the number, I guess, of the disc down at the lower part of your back. 14 years ago into doctors for back pain, but they keep telling me, here's what they do. They put the pills. Here's the pills. Here's the pills. Here's the pills.
Oh, they do. I know.
I don't take these unless I really need them. So I was telling you, I learned to just if pain, I could take it, quite a bit of it. But recently, I wanted to chew 2x4s. I literally was on the floor for 2 hours, first time in my life. I'm 51 years old. Okay. I'm also getting older. It's a new experience, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, why am I having all this problem? Did something get worse? I go for an MRI. This is just a side reality of life. 2 months ago, I go for an MRI. I went to the doctor yesterday. They didn't even get the report of the MRI. American medicine today is just whacked. It's too busy, it's too fast. And I think we need to take serious efforts to care for ourselves with the old-fashioned way of things. So
listen, I just read a quote and it said your food is you're either going to how did it say it? Eat it as poison and eat the toxins, or you're going to take medicine and you're going to take medicine for it later. Do you know what I mean? Or you're going to eat and fuel your body right now. Right.
I was just watching the doctor that talks for your company. She said in other words, you're going to eat the junk and then you're going to pay the price at the hospital for it. So it's being proactive rather than reactive. In other words,
correct.
I could take everything down to an old-fashioned saying. On my show, I'm always using the old-fashioned sayings that people are saying. So what would be the old-fashioned saying for this? You are what you eat. Now, we're all idiots because we've all been to McDonald's. I honestly, in 20 years, I haven't been to a McDonald's probably more than 8 times. I'm not one of those drive through, those people that are eating that stuff every day. How are they even alive?
I know.
But we all
but your body reacts and it gets mad, and that's how it reacts, by causing you pain. Or
your body gets mad. I love it.
Your body gets mad.
Right. So putting the here's another great graphic from your company site, Pure. Their whole thing they're pushing is the product's pure. It's subtle. You're telling people to try that 30-day cleanse. You're saying it takes effort. You're going to have to really be committed. But if 2 weeks into it, and also I want to tell people, even just any regular diet, I've died. You remember me back in the day in my suit and tie. I was thinner. I was in good shape. Mm-hmm. But I've had issues with weight all my life. So I've lost and gained weight all my life. And when you really do get in that mode of eating healthier, at first, you do get at a week or two, you get that sluggish feeling, which is like, I think your brain trying to get you to go back to the junk. I think that's really what it is. It's your mind going, hey, where's the potato chips? Get the potato. Because those foods are like potatoes, potato chips. Those are triggers for me. If I eat potato chips, I want more potato chips at 11 p.m. It's like it's almost like it must be like a craving, like a drug addict would have. Right. So I avoid potato chips, or if I have them, I buy those little bags because I'll eat the whole damn bag.
Right. I was the same. I'm a chip girl as well. By doing this detox, you actually, and fueling your body this way, you eliminate the cravings. So like by like the second week, you're not wanting it, and that's the truth.
Exactly. So, and that's what I even remember when Oprah Winfrey came out with the little red wagon full of fat, and remember that? I did OptiFast, and here's what I said about OptiFast. I said, dear God, please, doctors, let me just stay on OptiFast the rest of my life. I went through OptiFast. When I did it, I was so committed to losing weight. I started it right before Thanksgiving. So I went through Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner meals, and I didn't even want food. Right. And the energy I had, I'm like, wait a second. They give this stuff to astronauts when they go to space. Why can't I just quickly mix a shake? I never had cravings. I had energy like you couldn't believe. And of course, I'm sure they had nutrients in there too. So yeah, I'm totally down with this. But in society, you're working 2 jobs. Well, I'm not, but most people out there are working overtime, 12-hour shifts. They're making the money. As all my friends are like, hey, I worked 14 hours today, or this week I think I worked 22 days straight. I'm gonna have a great paycheck. And I'm like, how do you feel? It's like, pretty much like crap, because I just eaten out of the cafeteria at the plant. Yep. And yeah, so these are the kind of people think.
I'm as busy as the next guy. I work 2 jobs. I coach my kids' sports teams. I'm doing this, and for me, it fit better. It's easier to get up and make a shake. I prepare obviously on the weekends, you know what I mean, to make sure I grocery shop and have what I need. But I get up every morning and I make a shake. I can take a shake in a shaker cup for lunch if I want, or I can have it for dinner if I'm, eating a healthy lunch and I'm going to my restaurant job in the evening. So it works. And I just want to mention, if there's anybody considering but thinking it might be too much and they're afraid to take a chance, we have a 45-day money-back guarantee. It's your health, right? You would spend it if it was something, people spend money on stuff all the time, right?
Oh God, yeah.
So there's a 45-day money-back guarantee. If you really don't like the products, you really have nothing to lose. We're making it easy for you to get healthy.
Okay, let's talk about what you're doing. You told me you're going to one of your shows later today. Is that
Correct.
One of the Airborne Detox cleansing parties?
I think I lost you again. There you are.
I said, is it I have a card here from the website, an Arbonne Detox Cleanse Party. Now, what do you do? Do you actually go out?
A little bit. What I'm doing tonight, I have a friend of mine who just became a consultant. So we're launching her business tonight. Right. Kind of with like an Arbonne sip and see is what I'm calling it. So I'll have all the products there. Ladies can come and try them out. We're going to have a live video chat with my friend from Wisconsin. She's going to come on and do like a little overview of all of the products and the program and the company as well. And then everybody will just get to try everything that we have. They'll try the shakes, they'll try the fizz, whatever they want. I have a bunch of skincare for them to try. And I do a couple of these a month. I host them, or I have friends who are host them, or clients who are host them. And we have a lot of fun. We're having wine as well. You know, I still live my life. This is a lifestyle, you know?
Right. That's what on the video of your website, your company website, the doctor was explaining. Listen, for a month, you're going to be committed. You're going to give up the pizza, the alcohol. They're not saying you're never going to have pizza again in your life. And anybody been on diets, nobody wants to not have pizza. Nobody wants not to have a few chips. The trick is to get disciplined to eat less of it and really watch your trigger foods. Listen, I could write books on weight loss because I've lost probably 1,000 pounds over my lifetime. I've been either really thin or really big. It's just horrible. And especially when you have a life like me, the last 28 days, I'm laying flat in bed 25 of them, 80% of the day. And then, of course, my MRI, nobody even knows that we took the goddamn thing.
That's crazy.
It really is. So what I'm doing is I'm switching doctors. A month ago, it took me 2 months to even get an appointment with a new doctor. I'm just going in a whole new direction, new doctors, trying to find out if we can get surgery. But these are ways that if you can't, I really think that all these old school, pure product, pure plants, again, go back to the medicine men and the shaman, and there's still places on this planet where civilizations use like plants to heal. Natural is what I'm saying. So keep it natural. Right. That's what I guess I'm assuming Arbonne is, and that's what you're promoting. Just being healthier.
Yeah, it's all plant-based. Our shakes are there's no whey in them, there's no soy in them, they're vegan friendly. It's a pea-based protein, and it is a complete protein that are in the shakes.
Okay, cool. All right, so in closing, they can get to you with your email.
Correct.
They can get to you. I'm going to put your website up on the screen one more time. And
okay.
Is there anything else you want to get? Here's your website for your company website. So again, if you just want to buy the product, try the product, or maybe have one of these special nice drinking a glass of wine.
Right. If I could just say in closing, one of the things that separates us from a lot of the other health and wellness companies, aside from our products, is that when you sign up for this 30 days, you get me as a coach for the whole 30 days. And for as long as you want to continue, you also get added to a private Facebook page that is everybody who's doing the 30 days right along with you. It's very informational. It's very motivational. We're always posting stuff in there, explains what you're doing, why you're doing it, how it's affecting your body. So there is just a ton of support to get you through it. So feel free to go on my website and order, but I would rather people contact me. I like to take people through it and really help coach them.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you because I'm in, and listen, I know friends that are in network marketing because a lot of people roll their eyes at just network marketing. Let me explain to people what network marketing is, because it really is the future. It really is the future. And I'll tell you why it's the future, because with the taxes and the cost of building supplies, for a young person to start a business, I couldn't even fathom. I wouldn't even be able to afford to build that beautiful studio of mine that you've been in today's market. So
right.
Yeah, if you could get a business for say $300 or $500, folks, even if you didn't, because the only way you're going to make it work is if you hustle and sell. You get a good product, you get it in front of the people, and then if they love it, they're going to buy it. Well, that's what the CBD oil is that I'm selling. People are loving this. They're having, I take those medications from the pharmacy and then I can feel pain in my kidneys or liver. I feel pain. I take CBD oils or those essential oils, and you don't have that because the body, it's natural. It works with the body. So, but you are, it's really, even if you got involved in a company like these network marketing companies with these great products, if you sit on the couch and don't get motivated and don't get out and talk to people, and that's what, let's face it, you and me are people. We are people. We like to talk to people. But you got to get up and get motivated and do it. So, but my point is that if you are motivated, where are you going to get into a company where you don't have to worry about inventory, building a building, paying a rent, paying the electric bill, you don't have to pay nothing. You just got to get the product to the people. And that's all network marketing is. Instead of having to pay for commercials, it's just, I'm calling you about this product. You like it, buy it. It's everybody wants to overcomplicate network marketing, but that's what I'm doing. That's what you're doing. It's kind of weird. We're both in natural remedy products. So
how about it?
Maybe I'll hook up with your product and we could network market both of them. But Dannon, thank you. Again, I'll give you a couple more seconds if you want to wrap it up. But yeah, I'm going to check it out. I'm totally going to check into this in more detail. I don't think I'm ready for the cleanse right now. I want to get my back things straightened out because I'm taking all these pills. What does it do? Does it do anything if you take medications? I wonder if you take, would that be deter? Like, would you, I guess what I'm asking you is that, because again, we're not doctors and we're not saying same thing. Correct. We're not professional doctors. See a doctor before you start any of these programs. Make sure it's right for you. But because I don't make any claims like that either. That's not what we're doing here. I can only tell you is that, like you said, my customers, the people around me, my friend that got me involved in Vegas is like, Tom, I just can't explain it to you. Just try it. So, they're having some great results. And all you got to do is look at the company and see the sales they're having. That if the product is coming off the shelf, that means people like the product.
Right.
Go to the store. If you see spots on the shelf that's empty, somebody loves that product. It's the same thing with these two companies. So, folks, if you want to check into I was always intrigued by the cleanses. I don't know. It sounds weird to say that, but I never did it. But I've heard people say, oh, my God, you feel like a new person. Like you feel like. We're
going to get you to try it.
Okay. All right. Well, there's a challenge. All right, listen, thanks for coming on the Big Daddy Roadshow. If you know anybody
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. This was wonderful. And it's a great platform. So anybody out there who has something that they want to talk about or whatever, hook up with Tom, hook up with Big Daddy's radio show, and he will help you out. This has been wonderful. Thank you.
And I'll keep it very inexpensive. Believe it, like this little production took about 3-4 hours. And about maybe 80 private messages just to get all the but listen, have fun at your party tonight. I hope you kill it. Go crush it. And
thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. I'm going to drop you, Dannon. Thank you. There's Dannon. Guys, if you want to try something new, we've all heard about these cleansing. I got to tell you, I think this is, from what I was reading, I think this is one of the most subtle versions and most pure versions you're going to get to try. So get with her if you're into trying that. If you're just not feeling 100%, you're looking for something to try. She's a real sweet lady. I've known her for many years. You're gonna like just talking to her, just to talk to her. She's one of those uplifting kind of people. So if you're looking to put the puzzle together, trying to figure out your health, I'm going to say it again. I'm pointing the wrong way. This network marketing. I am going to ask you also to share this show. My show. I just started recently. My friends, because I've been doing this show now for 3 years. I have over 300 live shows. If you like ridiculous talk, just random talk, we do a talk show, and you never know where the conversations are going to go. Now, in the past, they used to be cuckoo crazy, but we're going to get a little more professional. And I have 2 shows. I'm going to promote my shows too and my product line. But let's see really quick. I have a show, and again, I'm on summer break. But once we start with the new season, we have Friday Night Free for All. And Friday Night Free for All is just what it says. It's an open mic show. Conversations can be anything. I mean, anything. But we kind of keep it adult and no nudity, and it'll get a little risque, but nothing really crazy. In the past, we've had shows that got crazy because you never know what's going to come live. But we have thousands and thousands of listeners, a lot of listeners on the East Coast, but all across the country, around the world now. But we ain't going to grow unless, just like we were just talking about, network marketing. We need you to tell a couple other people to check our show out. And again, if you're in business and you don't want to get involved in websites and hosting fees and all the costs, get with me. I'll produce a show like we just did just now for under $100. In some cases, maybe $50. It's just giving this old guy who's stuck in the house another revenue stream, something to help pay the bills, ironically, for this show, because this software I'm using the lighting, the space I rent, everything, microphones, computers, all that stuff costs money. So if you're interested in Dannon's business, I recommend shooting her an email. She'll get you all hooked up. The videos are just like my company. It's WYSIWYG stuff. It's really easy. Give it a try. Buy a sample pack. Look for the sales. Like she said, it's on sale right now. Go get it. What do you got to lose? You got nothing to lose. We waste money, like I said, it's just McDonald's at the drive-thru. So check us out on Friday Night Free For All. I have another show. It's also it's very popular. Friday Night Free For All is my most popular show. But when we get really serious, we do a show called Real Talk with Big Daddy. Here's the graphic for this. Here's Gleb Sierpowski, University of Ohio professor, has a very, very interesting setup. Go and find that show. I'll try to put the link in this show. When I talk to sports celebrities, professional musicians, and I mean like celebrities, 5-time world kickboxing champion Kathy Long, we have countless cool shows. Those kind of shows are on my Real Talk with Big Daddy brand. But again, asking you, please share the show. See the graphic up there? You're in the middle. If you tell 5 people for Shannon and me, and then they tell 5 people, and it's crazy math. It's called compounded. It's insanity. And the Big Daddy Roadshow, like I said, thank you for watching. We have viewers all over the country. I'm grateful for that. And I'm definitely grateful for my friends who said, hey, Big Daddy, you're stuck at home. I need to work from home. They said yesterday, this is a true story, just 2 days ago, they've been bugging me to do Patreon or GoFundMe so I can get better equipment, get a better set made. And I set up a Patreon account about 48 hours ago. And I'm floored by some of my viewers with the investment. They did like a 5-month, so much money every month. If you could send us $1 a month on Patreon, but you can do whatever you want. I'm humbled and I'm grateful for, last night we did a show impromptu out of nowhere, 4 hours long with one of my viewers from Atlanta, Georgia. And Michael served in the United States Army. Go Army, go Air Force, Marines, Navy. Big Daddy loves the people in the service. But it's people helping. We're helping each other. So Dannon's there to help you with your nutritional needs, and I guess all the makeup products too, with pure ingredients. So that's what we're all about. Just getting the word out, having conversations. That's what the Big Daddy Roadshow is all about. So Dannon, thank you for coming on. I hope you get lots of hits from this. I can tell you this is going to get viewed continuously from today and from the months on. So 6 months from now, you're going to be getting an email from this show. So that's it. This was a show talking about Arbonne, and it was a lot of fun. I guess I'll leave you with that. Get in touch with Dannon. She's a real sweet lady if you want to try Arbonne. And if you need anything from me, you can catch me on Facebook. We have a group page with over 10,000 members. It's called the Big Daddy Roadshow fan group page. Do a search for that. Let's see, what else? Oh, this is the big one, the website. Anytime you want to know anything what's going on with Big Daddy, BigDaddyRoadshow.com. And I'm going to put this show on my website on a special new page I'm making today, and where I'm also going to put anybody else that wants to produce a show like this. This probably took Dannon and me about 4 hours to produce. Just collecting data, and then boom, show's done. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll share the show, and I'll catch you next time. This is Big Daddy. Peace and goodbye.